of themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. Also, Benedict Mathurin out there. Tyrese Halliburton is out there at Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Now, Morant. Following the three-point attempt by Miles Turner. Morant scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Jackson. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Indiana's ball.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bain. Here's the floater. And the rejection by Jackson. First quarter, just over a minute played. Jackson, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Heave that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant. You know, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And here are the Grizzlies now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And it's Turner off the drive. Halliburton, a screen on Bain. Outside for Halliburton. Takes it inside, and that one good.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Jackson from outside the arc. Pacers with the rebound. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Screen by Siakam. Indiana moving it around. Outside Mathurin. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Halliburton following the score by Memphis. Siakam outside.
Grizzlies foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Now here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Halliburton against Morant.
Oh, yes.
And how about the young man showing his bounce? Halliburton campaigning for the dunk contest with that one.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Oh, look at that play right there.
it on show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 6, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. .40 seconds left in the first quarter. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off.
Phenomenal work on defense from Jackson Jr. So active and locked in.
Morant against Halliburton. Outside Jackson. Count the basket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Back to Turner. Here's the pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pocket 6. Halliburton right side. Sent away. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. If I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you.
Pacers foul. Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. 12 points for him. Outside, Payne. Misses the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Williams against Turner. Passes it to Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
2 on the clock. Payne, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers another 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Morant drives in. Jackson has the open look. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Back to Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. For the three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Outside, Bain. Morant outside. There's a screen by Aldama. Morant drives in. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And providing the support, boy, they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by Indiana.
Siakam outside. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Siakam, a screen on Bain. He takes it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, Bain. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the bump.
And he makes the first. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Smart. Pass to Kennard. Fires from the wing. The shot, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Luke Kennard out there with Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. And there's Jackson, and it's Stevens in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. McConnell with it. Guarded now by Clark. McConnell passes to Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days. But it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here.
Just a heads-up play by Smart, pushing the ball ahead. He knows not to hold that ball when someone has a good look ahead.
Toppin dishes to Smith. Back to Toppin. Smith outside. 6 to shoot. The 3. Neesmith can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Kennard. For the tie. And he lays it up and in. It's a tie ball game.
how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
McConnell kicks to Smith. McConnell passes to Toppin. Nailed from three-point land. Toppin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Smart deciding where to go with it. With the drive. Here's Jackson. Oh, good on that one. Pacers leading by 3. Now the pass to Smith. Now Toppin. Passes it to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Back to Toppin. Inside, here's Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Pass to Kennard. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, here's Nesmith. Kennard covering. Indiana moving the ball over. There's a screen by Toppin. Smith on the wing. Here's McConnell. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. Stephens. 44 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's a good screen. And stolen by McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. Nesmith has got the lead up to 4 now for Indiana.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Smart dishes to Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Now McConnell. Still yet to score. Pass to Nesmith. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Indiana out in front. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3 ball well. On the court for Indiana, Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Nembhard in at the 2. Outside, Payne. Jackson setting the pick here for Payne. In the air, and it's sent back by Turner. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Nembhard's shot is good. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Here he goes. Halliburton against Morant. Here's Turner. And The rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Out to Turner for three. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Turner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Morant outside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And that one misses. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton drives in. And there's the pass to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Williams. Pass to Mathurin. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Takes a three. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jackson.
Won't shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jackson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Bane. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. And another basket for Memphis.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Halliburton drives in. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Morant passes to Jackson. Now, here's Bane. D right on him. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Back to Jackson, and stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside, Siakam outside. On the wing, Turner fires for 3, and Indiana another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Payne for 3. And another miss by Memphis.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Turner up top. Siakam kicks to Turner. And the Pacers another 3.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Bane passes to Jackson to stop the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They came in.
Cliche, sharing is caring, Doris. Tonight's game is a great example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Morant looking around. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And you look at the impact of Mike Conley. He makes a difference without making many mistakes, Doris.
B.A., just an extremely disciplined point guard. He'd rather make the smart play than the highlight reel. This guy sets such a great example on and off the floor.
Now here's McDaniels. Gobert passes to Towns. Towns double team. Left side Conley. 5 to shoot. There's the steal. Here's Bain. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Morant. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bain against Conley. Here's Jackson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And the dunk by Jackson.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart, I mean, he fits their timeline, B.A., and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Now here's Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You simply must account for Rudy Gobert and keep him off the offensive glass. He's done it his whole career.
McDaniels against Morant. Outside Bain. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:14 left in the first quarter here. And it's Morant missing. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. It's a 5-point game. Edwards a screen on Williams. Conley against Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Kicks it out to Bain. this one for three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Bane. McDaniels passes to Towns. McDaniels a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley. To the left wing. Towns finds McDaniels. From outside the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Right side Bane. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Timberwolves. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Towns looking for an opening. Here's Gobert. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Bane against Edwards. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Towns a screen on Bane. Kicks it out Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, no good. Memphis trailing here. Bane into the lane. Pass to Moran. And a nice finish on the layup. Moran's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. Here's Gobert, defended by Jackson. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Moran against McDaniels. Outside Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. McDaniels against Moran. Aggressive take from Moran. Conley with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Gobert with a screen on Bane. And it's McDaniels off the drive. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game. Well, the saying is defense wins championships. But in this day and age, don't you need both?
No question, BA, you definitely do. I mean, we've seen plenty of great defenses flame out in the playoffs because they couldn't put up points. Defense alone isn't enough. You need a balance of both.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Towns double team. Left side Conley. Outside McDaniels. Towns a screen on Bain. McDaniels passes to Towns. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. The layup misses. And Williams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. With some arc. Can't hit that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert flushes it home.
That is right in Gobert's window. Make it easy.
And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels inside, hounded by Morant. Here's Aldama. Still no points. Pass to Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
And you know you're always going to see some highlights when Morant is on the court. I mean, he loves to use that incredible 44-inch vertical.
To the inside. Edwards looking for an opening. He shoots. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
Outside Bain. Jackson the screen. Some room here for Bain. That one a little long.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Luke Kennard out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Jackson. And it's Stevens in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Using his speed advantage to create the separation he needs for the shot.
Morris against Smart. Now Morris. Reed to screen on Smart. Pass to Reed. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Smart. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Clark, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. One shot.
A few teams in the NBA take on the identity of their city. None more than the Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, so true. I mean, grit and grind is a way of life in Memphis. And the team embraces that mantra, playing with a swagger.
Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And it's in there. Reed's got his first points of the game.
and he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Clark. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
We call that solid fundamentals. Luke Kennard finding his teammate on time and on target.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
Reed passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Smart looking around. Takes it inside. Smart punches it home off the drive.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Oh, they get a hand on it. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Smart. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that's an example of the strength of Marcus Smart. He barrels into the defense in order to pick up the foul.
It's both from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 5. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, Smart drives. Kennard outside. Clark with the screen. Kennard passes to Clark. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Just 3 to shoot. Anderson, and he banks in the layup. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Smart outside. Kennard outside. The three. And another miss by Memphis. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kennard. Warren with the ball. No points yet. Here's Reed. Count it. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Kennard outside. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter. And here is Morris. Reed for 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns against Morant. Towns passes to Edwards. And it's powered home by Towns.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
McDaniels against Morant. Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Morant. Jackson the screen. The 3 is up. And it's Morant missing. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Memphis ball.
Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Towns outside. Down low. Conley against Bane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pick by Aldama. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Clock at 6.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Edwards a screen on Morant. Outside Edwards. There's the 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert finds McDaniels. He drops it from range.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Up top, Jackson puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Towns a screen on Bane. For 3, Conley. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Conley is able in 2 or 3-point range to deliver with the face-up game and does it again.
The drive by Morant. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, VA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. McDaniels, a screen on Bane. Ooh, got that one up quick. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
and one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Williams. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-6 run. Gobert with a screen on Bane. And he's going for the lob! Gobert passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Conley, a screen on Bane. Outside Conley. Pulls up. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And they came in here with some attitude, and they brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Jackson with a screen on Conley. The three from Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Tries the spin move. McDaniels from long range. Can't get it to drop. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there.
The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Pacers, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Gobert with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Edwards, and he drives in. The rebound by Halliburton. Here's Gobert. I said again, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The endless reach of Gobert, those long arms sometimes seem like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And the layup falls. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Edwards, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. Outside Towns. Lock at 6. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Turner.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch-and-shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
Edwards with the screen for Conley. Kicks to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with the screen. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Conley. Outside for Halliburton. And the Pacers another 3.
You know, with barely any time left, Halliburton at that point just has to trust his instincts.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
And so here is Indiana. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Nembhard uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Halliburton against Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Outside, Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Siakam, a screen on Conley. Here's Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop. Taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
First personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Mathurin. Siakam sets a screen for Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Halliburton in the corner. Here's Nembhard, covered by Conley. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Turner with a screen on Edwards. And Halliburton slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Nembhard. Out to Turner. That's a 2 for Mathurin. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana. 13 points up at the end of the period. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Halliburton. Mathurin with a screen on Conley. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires the 3. The putback. Minnesota with the rebound. And now the Timberwolves on the break. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And, you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Edwards can't hit. Indiana leading by 11. Siakam, a screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Edwards defending. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, at least he had the presence of mind to change his shot when the defense got on him. You've got to improvise sometimes.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Conley kicks to Gobert. He dishes it to Towns. Back to Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing for Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Edwards against Mathurin. Back to Turner. Now the pass to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Turner passes to Nembhard. Shoots over Towns. Off the left rim and out. Timberwolves trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner. See, Special K, in your playing days, you were such a strong defender. Who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Hey, I appreciate the love, partner, but strong defender attached to my name back in the day would not mix well, if we're talking truth. But I will tell you, the hardest guy I had to deal with was Bernard. Bernard King. He gave me fits. He was relentless in his pursuit of the pumpkin. They ran a bunch of stuff for him when he was playing for the Knicks, and that dude could put it in the basket.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strength.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. Gobert, great positioning on the putback.
No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his turn.
Siakam a screen on Conley. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And here's Halliburton. McDaniels defending. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Here's Nembhard, over by Conley. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards with it. Outside, Towns. Into the lane. Out to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Shoots from 12. Siakam pulls it in. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And it's Halliburton penetrating to the right side. Here's Nembhard, over by Conley. Here's Mathurin, banked in off the glass. Mathurin's got 8 points.
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
And here is McDaniel from deep. Doesn't go for him. And the first half is now in the books. Pacers lead by 11. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And is out there with Walker. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Smith, and it's Nesmith in at the 2 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. Now, here's McConnell, and he uses the glass on the lane. McConnell's got the lead up to 13 now for Indiana.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Indiana's gone to 3-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Toppin dishes to Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's McLaughlin. No scoring in this one. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Walker. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
Man, Kevin, this guy's just an old-school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectations.
Nice shot by Smith.
Yeah, Smith loves this shot, or really any shot on the arc that he can find.
Morris against McConnell. And Morris throws it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Now, here's Toppin. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And part of what people like about Walker pre-draft was his defensive skills. I think he has the makings of a versatile two-way guy, giving good coaching.
Walker, 2.
And so Walker nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 18. Morris looking over the floor. Out to the right wing. Reed. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
1:30 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Morris. Pass to McLaughlin. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota. Indiana leading by 20. And that's a foul called on Naz Reed. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. McConnell passes to Neesmith. He kicks it to Smith. Morris against McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. No good. Shot missing.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
They grab their own miss, and there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Out to Morris. Knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's McConnell. Out to Smith. Outside, Walker. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He misses the free throw, so both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Outside Conley. To halt the run. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Oh, here's Edwards. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. And it's 7 points for Rudy Gobert. And it's Haliburton penetrating. And Turner kicks to Haliburton. It's up a three. And the Pacers another three.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Conley. Dishes it to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner. Haliburton on the wing. Covered by Conley. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little free happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Outside Turner. Haliburton in the corner. Passes it to Mathurin. There's the three. That's good. It's Haliburton with the assist. Mathurin's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Edwards. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Siakam a screen on Edwards. And a wide open look for Haliburton. And Indiana, another three.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Edwards a screen on Haliburton. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Driving to the basket. Turner finds Mathurin. Jacks up a three. Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Edwards against Haliburton. Takes the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Outside Turner. Haliburton outside. Back to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Indiana.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Haliburton.
Unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Edwards looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Now, here is Haliburton. Siakam passes to Mathurin. Plays it up and banks it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
There's the pass to Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Moran. Jackson with a screen on Halliburton. Kicks it out to Jackson. Clock at 6. Back to Moran. The 3 knocks down the triple.
I guess Ja didn't like seeing the 3 at the other end. That's the fire he plays with.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Siakam with a screen on Moran. Back to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
Now here's Bane. On the take. Kicks it out to Jackson. No good from outside. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Turner, a screen on Williams. For 3, Mathurin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Jackson on the wing. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Over to the left wing, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Out to the right wing. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Halliburton against Moran. He takes it in. He's off on the layup. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Moran. Halliburton on the attack. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Turner. It's tipped. Right side Bane. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Creativity at its best, but scoreboard points are worth more than style points.
Well, Steve, how about the offensive growth of Desmond Bane season to season?
BA, he's getting more assertive out there. Bane, he hunts shots and he takes shots, which is allowing him to increase his offensive impact.
Now here's Halliburton. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Moran against Mathurin. Jackson, the pass to Aldama. Outside for Moran. Back to Aldama. From downtown. To the wing on the left. Outside Bane. To win the cold spell. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Desmond Bane using that power to throw it down.
Halliburton against Moran. Pass to Nembhard. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Moran against Halliburton. Aldama right side. Moran surveying the floor. Back to Aldama. Launches a three. The rebound by Turner. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton, a screen on Bain. Halliburton outside. The three is up. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. Back to Morant. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
But you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
Siakam with a screen on Bain. Three-pointer Mathurin kept alive.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Morant, the pass to Aldama. Buries it from 3. Aldama's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Halliburton finds Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. Turner, a screen on Williams. Three-pointer Mathurin, and the three-pointer goes. Mathurin's got 9.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Now here's Morant. Back to Jackson. And Turner with the block. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Jackson. No good with a layup. 3-on-3. Smitty, let me ask you think the NBA's gotten less physical in recent years?
It has, BA. It makes sense. The game's called tighter. They want more flow. A hard foul now could be a flagrant, so guys have to play careful.
Williams passes to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ja steps on the gas. Launches it. Aldama, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Siakam, that's good.
Great shooting instincts from Pascal Siakam. He knew he had that quick shot in the bag.
Now here's Morant. Jackson outside. And again, Memphis no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam, and here's Turner from the arc, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Jackson the screen. The three from Bain. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Siakam outside. Off the mark there with a three. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Bain. Picked by Aldama. Morant, the pass to Bain. Fires the three. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bain's got 5 now.
As steady as they come from 3, Desmond Bain is so crucial to this team's offense.
Pass to Halliburton. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Bain. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Siakam against Morant. Siakam, pass to Demard. Three-pointer Mathurin. No good that time. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Neesmith. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
To the middle. Here's Clark. Wow! Crazy good! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And Neesmith gets it to go.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Kennard, left side. 3-pointer. He buries it from 3. Kennard's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Toppin finds McConnell. Here's Neesmith. Shot from the top of the key. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Neesmith's got 5 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Kennard outside. Here's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Stevens. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Neesmith. He's got 5.
Memphis foul. Luke Kennard. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pacers.
And he drops the first. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. No one covering. Walker's got 5 points.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Kennard outside. Smart, left side. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Memphis ball. At the line for the Grizzlies.
And the technical free throw is good. Well, Smitty, Luke Kennard doesn't have a complete game, but his shooting is elite.
Yes, B.A. As a knockdown shooter, he is one of the best in the business. When he gets it going, he can bury you with his triples.
There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 9.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
McConnell with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. Toppin passes to Walker. Clark against Smith. Pass to Nesmith. It's Walker on the wing. Indiana needs to get a shot off. For 3. Nesmith's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Kennard outside. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pass to McConnell. Inside. Right wing. Now here's Toppin. Here's Nesmith. He has 6. Nails it from 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Clark with the screen. Here's Kennard. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Nesmith, defended by Kennard. Outside for McConnell. Pass to Walker. It's Walker on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Throws it up high. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
And so it's Indiana now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Indiana with it. On the court for Memphis. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Williams in at the 3.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Halliburton against Moran. To the paint. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Outside Bain takes a 3. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's Nembhard. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Back to Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Mathurin Passes to Siakam. Here's the break. Back to Jackson. Aldama, right side. Now Morant. And here is Williams. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Payne with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It had been a long time since Murray State had produced an NBA star. Ja Morant changed that narrative.
B.A., he certainly did. He's now the highest average scorer in the NBA out of Murray State. This dude is an animal, a walking bucket, if you will.
Turner passes to Siakam. Here's Mathurin from deep. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And then Morant with the dunk.
The defense tried to guard Ja Morant, but with his speed, he blew right past him.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Halliburton.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Here's Nembhard. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Jackson, the screen. Bane finds Jackson. Back to Bane. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Mathurin with a steal.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Pacers.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Miles Turner.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, B.A. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bane, to the inside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
Three-pointer. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Shooters shoot. Once Desmond has the ball, he's into his motion.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so Indiana takes this one by a big rally. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 5, down low. Here's Edwards, pocket 6, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right there.
Morant surveying the D, and finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Beyond the arc. And there's Edwards on the assist from Conley. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And it's so good off the bounds. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Outside, Bain. Inside. Jackson kicks to Bain. Driving inside. You can't get that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Outside, Bain. Morant left side. Back to Bain. Driving the lane, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Edwards with the screen for Conley. He kicks it to Edwards. The 3 screens the 3-pointer. Edwards got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A good read by Edwards, playing at his pace and carving out space for that shot.
Jackson a screen on Conley. The drive by Bain. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so here's Memphis, trailing by 4. And here is Conley. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Towns a screen on Bain. Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive and trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Morant passes to Bain. And there's the pass to Aldama. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. McDaniels with the ball. Nothing on the board. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. It's Morant with the drive. Yep, that one goes in there. Morant's got 6.
Welcoming any physicality on his way out. Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Trains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And he's He's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant outside. Passes it to Aldama. Latrey. Rebound, Minnesota. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Conley with the screen on Morant. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Conley sets a screen for Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line. And Bane drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Conley with the 3. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the 4 for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson at the 5 roaming the paint.
Defenses have tried to figure out a way to stop Morant's drive, but his agility and strength ensures that he's always going to get a shot.
When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Driving in. Plays it up off the glass. Morant's got 10 points.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Outside Edwards. Gobert finds Edwards. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Morant outside. Edwards against Bane. Here's Jackson. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Out to Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Conley with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Conley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old, And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And going to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its ear.
This crowd is stunned. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And this is what John Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
Conley against Morant. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant passes to Aldama. Over Conley. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And unbothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. Bane looking around. Into the lane. The kick out to Williams. Over Edwards. And the shot is long. Minnesota leading by 7. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. On the wing, Bane. For by Conley. Three-pointer. And again, Memphis no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Here's Bane. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. McDaniels dishes to Towns. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Gobert with the block. Down low. It's stolen by Aldama. Got it up, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so that brings the first half to a close. Minnesota on top, up 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Morris in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high-utility player. Stick him in the game, and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
4 on the shot clock, and finished off by Anderson.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Morris against Smart. The pass to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Morris against Smart. Back to Anderson. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Smart. And the 3 off target. Minnesota leading by 9. Alexander Walker passes to McLaughlin. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. To the inside, stolen by Anderson. And here's the fast break. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's McLaughlin. Kennard covering. And they're running. Here's Stevens. Buries it down low. Here's Morris. Hasn't made one yet. Anderson with the screen for Morris. Down low. Anderson finds Morris. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Morris has got the lead back up to 9 now for Minnesota. Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closer. Passes to Stevens. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
1:51 left in the third. Here's Reed. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McLaughlin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Kennard kicks to Jackson. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Can't cash in from close range.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Stolen by Smart. And it's Memphis on the break. On up there for Clark. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
You can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kennard, the pass to Stevens. Outside for Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. He dishes it to Clark. Reed with the block. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Pass to Reed from downtown. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Smart against Morris. Kennard with a screen on Morris. It's Smart with the drive. That one goes. Count it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the...
The previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Knocks it loose. And so it's Minnesota going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson, and it's Williams at the small forward.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Towns, a screen on Williams. Towns with it. Aldama's there. They get it again. And the dunk by Towns.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Morant, right side. And then Morant slams it in.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Edwards, a screen on Morant. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the commitment from Edwards, refusing to give up on that play.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. They're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
What a smooth move by Morant off the pick and roll, getting himself some elbow room to take a shot.
Morant against Conley. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Morant with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And the pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Edwards dishes to Towns. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Now here's Morant. McDaniels defending. Morant outside. Outside Williams. Stolen by McDaniels. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Fades. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Morant against Conley. Bain sets the screen for Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, he's got some hot Morant. This man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance,
Edwards kicks to Towns. The dish to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
There's a screen by Aldama. Payne for three. Offensive rebound. Out to Morant. For the three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
From deep three-point land. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Outside, Payne. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Outside, Edwards launches it. And finished off by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
So the first one drops, and that turns the lead to 6.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Here's Conley. Here's McDaniels over Williams. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so Minnesota takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
These are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
Now here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Pass to Turner. 4-3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Conley, and here's Edwards. Back to Conley. Now here's Edwards. Towns on a screen. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Turner.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And then Siakam with the jam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Conley against Halliburton. Pass to Gobert. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Norris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
And Edwards slams it in.
A combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
McDaniels against Halliburton. Turner for 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, when you look at Anthony Edwards' frame, it is pro-ready right now. That upper body strength, the ability to play through contact, the N1, yes, sir.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
Conley looking for an opening. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Gobert. Tries it from 16. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Halliburton for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Towns outside. Fires for 3. And Turner with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Into the lane. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Halliburton for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 7.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Outside Edwards. Mathurin with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Pass to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Conley. Here's Nembhard. Off target from 3-point range.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's McDaniels. And the call will be against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 6. Down low. Edwards is doubled. 6 to shoot. Oh, swiped away. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Conley against Halliburton. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Here's McDaniels. He got a piece of it. Halliburton up top. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, botches the slam dunk finish.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break. And he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
And he drives in. A good look from Turner. The 15-footer is good. Turner's got 5.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And so it's Indiana. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Over the course of his career, Rudy Gobert has become so much better finishing inside.
Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And they're on the run. Turner finds Siakam. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Halliburton drives, and the layup is good. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Yeah, that's savviness by Tyrese Halliburton. Gets himself something he can work with, makes the game look easy.
Gobert with it. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Towns a screen on Mathurin. Here's Edwards. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. Siakam finds Mathurin. Kicks it out to Siakam. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the second quarter. Haliburton outside. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Haliburton. Another miss by Haliburton. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. Towns on a screen. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert.
Teams are physical with Rudy Gobert early in his career. He's learned how to figure that out and still score it.
Outside for Haliburton. Mathurin, a screen on McDaniels. Mathurin passes to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Beyond the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Mathurin's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Haliburton on the attack. Turner passes to Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Edwards finds Conley. Towns, a screen on Haliburton. Towns outside. The putback. Oh, Gobert right there on the putback.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Edwards fires from way outside. And so it's Indiana with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Tyrese Haliburton has done in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Toppin, and it's Smith in at the center position.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Anderson passes to Morris. Reed, a screen on McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana's gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Well, now that we've had a few years of reference, Doris, how do you think the play-in tournament has fared so far?
BA, a successful addition, there's no doubt about it. It's involved more teams for more competitive basketball for longer stretches of the season. That's exactly what you hope for. Yeah, listen, Jalen Smith, that's a great move. Defenders can struggle to keep up with him.
And so he hits both. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Reed, a screen on McConnell. Morris for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. There's Neesmith with the three. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
Reed sets a screen. McLaughlin pass to Reed. Oh, sweet move. And the layup is up and in. Reed's got his first bucket in this one.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Walker, a screen on Anderson. Smith outside. Here's Neesmith, still without a bucket. Toppin left side. Stolen. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Neesmith passes to Walker. Toppin goes in. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
If you let Toppin penetrate, he is tremendous finishing. Boy, don't let him get off the dribble drive.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Morris against McConnell. Pass to Neesmith. Outside for McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
It's Reed with a drive. And Smith over to help. Pass to Alexander Walker. Morris, a screen on Walker. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Smith with a screen on Morris. Smith outside. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer. And the Pacers lead by 20.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Reed sets a screen. Morris for three. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to McLaughlin. Morris sets a screen from behind the arc. And it's McLaughlin missing. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot. Neesmith's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed.
Indiana foul. Toppin. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls for him.
Reed. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Neesmith. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 17. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at center. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Edwards fires from way outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done. And the Pacers lead by 19.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Conley passes to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Wow, how about the offensive performance by Rudy Gobert? This guy feels good right now.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Siakam for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
But they've also been scoring on the break. How difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Halliburton looking over the floor, driving to the basket. McDaniels with some nice D.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Turner, a screen on Conley. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Halliburton on the attack. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Halliburton's got 20.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Conley passes to Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. A good look from Siakam. Another one falls for Indiana.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Gobert, that's good.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Siakam finds Turner. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Edwards, a screen on Siakam. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Pacers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
The shot by Towns, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Timberwolves. 17-point game. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. From the wing. Gobert finds McDaniels. Edwards a screen on Matherin. 6 on the shot clock. He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.